Start me from the top, man. Maybe it's the weed got me. Maybe it's these trees got me. Maybe it's these hoes got me. Maybe it's this stroll that got me. Maybe it's these clothes got me. Maybe it's these laws got me. Maybe it's my dogs got me. Maybe it's these bras got me. Maybe it's this man that got me. Maybe it's my clan that got me. Maybe it's my fam that got me. My plans, my plans. The Matrix, Matrix.
When I wake up in the morning, I wake up in the all aboard.
Welcome to my spaceship, as you are now tuned into What is the Matrix? I love you guys so much. I'm your host, the master, Jason L. Street Williams. We're here to kick knowledge and information. We are on the internet, the highway. This is the Matrix. No longer for studios, big movie studios, record labels. We can do it ourselves. We can do it independent. Get enough right people and correct people together, and you could possibly do anything. We built pyramids, and that is a fact. And that's organization, not slavery. I've been to Egypt. Factual evidence of people coming together mathematically, scientifically. There had to be food, so somebody had to be cooking. There had to be cleanliness, communication. Man, it's just amazing when people ask about what is the Matrix. It's up to you. You decide your universe. So we have a special guest today. He is a God to me, beyond the Lord, a Elohim, a Neteru. He goes by the name of, first of all, this is the Minister of Information for the new Black Panther Party of Los Angeles. And I just want to thank you, my brother, for coming on the show. So without further ado, the Minister of Information for the new Black Panther Party, Los Angeles chapter, Sonic Sound Wavius.
Black Power, Hotep, Milk.
How you doing, brother? For those who do not know about your world, you as a being on this planet, I know you have a lot of fans. I know the Panther Nation is here, straight out of Watts. You were in Riverside for a bit, the IE, because this is Inland Empire Live.tv.
Both my homes.
You know, so we want to shed light on the Inland Empire, greater part of Los Angeles, you know. And years ago, you were one of the only people in Riverside in the IE who are on the knowledge, such as myself. You know, they used to call us crazy before it became cool to rock these Sparrow shirts. I don't know if you guys see it. You know, that's cool now. People still go to church and all that crazy stuff. People still believe in Jesus and all that. But what I want to say is that basically I'm paying homage to a God.
Brace yourself, people.
You know, it's like giving you food or something. I'm trying to give you a platform. Come over more.
Thank you.
Any way you can help us.
Thank you, brother.
Donations are on the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. You can scroll down on the bottom of the screen on InlandEmpireLive.tv, and you can give donations. It's legit. If you want to give, if you need cameras, if you want to give us couches, computers, finances, we would love it. We would like to create more platforms for brothers like Sonic Sound Wavius. And let's start getting into it, man. Tell us more about the new Black Panther Party. What's going on with you guys and goddesses?
Yes, and goddesses. So we have female chairmen also. You know, we're moving on to the future. You know, we're doing a lot of stuff in the community. We're building programs. We're actually we're trying to build a chapter in Australia right now. You know, we're already in
Aborigines.
France, South Africa. Now we're trying to go on to Australia also right now.
Wow.
So, you know, expanding, you know, remarketing, economics, group economics, you know, not just super militant, you know, group economics and nation building, indulging in culture, all that.
Now, people say, what's going on with the new Black Panther Party? They ask. They say it, they ask, they talk about it. What would you say is the difference between, if there is a difference, between the Black Panther Party and the new Black Panther Party?
I say, you know, we're a little more radical. You know, we have
Really?
a lot, yeah.
Now,
way-
the Black Panthers rolled up into
different
the
time. It's a
state
different
capitol
time.
with shotguns.
True.
Fact.
True. Well, yeah, that's true. That was at that time. Now you have a world where people ask you, why do you need a Black Panther Party? Feel me? We have a black president and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that's bullshit.
Keep talking.
That's an illusion. If it's a big reason, because the prisons, we don't have a. Our biggest problem, I feel, in our time, we don't have a mother generation right now. Most of our women in strip clubs, they're trying to be housewives of Atlanta and shit. They all got this shit on their head, pointing to their asses, walking around.
Wow.
You don't got mothers in the house. You know what I'm saying?
We
You
get
do. You
crickets.
do have mothers in the house, but it's an epidemic. It's horrible, bro. It's horrible. We're fighting a different kind of war. We're fighting the internet. We're fighting mollies. We're fighting hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You can't run up, you can't run up just in. We're fighting our own people, like SETI, and honestly, we're fighting our own people because our own people, like, they don't get it. They don't see it. It's obvious. Like,
Now,
when
why do you
SETI, when
think
SETI
that?
and Polite had the debate, are we our own worst enemies? You say,
Well,
I wouldn't say
are you
we're our own
asking me
worst
that?
enemy.
Are you asking me that?
No. I wouldn't.
Are
Are we?
good for debate?
Are we our own worst enemies, Elm?
Yes. Yes, we are.
I think we're second. We're
Well,
second.
well, first of all, who now, let's get into it. Now, who would you say the first enemy is then?
It-
Naturally, in nature, under the sun, just like all different beings. What was your like a mouse? If it saw a snake, the snake would be its enemy, correct? Naturally.
Naturally.
Okay. So naturally, as a black man, who do you feel is your enemy, and why?
Good one. I feel my enemy will automatically be everybody lives in Buckingham Palace. Everybody. See, exactly. Everybody that's in that runs the Federal Reserve banks. Feel me? Everybody did 9/11. Feel me? Who weren't no damn Al Qaeda. Those are enemies. I ain't gonna just say all white people in general, because some white people are in the same boxes as us and don't even understand. Feel me? And they're lost in the matrix also.
Can we get a picture or something?
That's just reality though. Feel me? Feel me? If they had the chance, a lot of them, most likely go with the higher forms of evil. You know what I'm saying? But I like to narrow it down to my enemy. I like to name names. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So before we go into this slave sermon video,
Don't warn them.
what can you say that you, as Sonic Sound Waviest, the Minister of Information for the new Black Panther Party of Los Angeles, California, what is the new Black Panther Party of Los Angeles doing to make the world a better place in the community? And what can you guys do to help the Inland Empire, our community, the hip hop?
Well, we helping our people first, and wherever our people is.
Right.
It don't matter if they're in the Inland Empire, they're Detroit, they in Jacksonville, Florida, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Wherever our people are at, that's where we're helping. And every chapter are doing different things, because we're a political party. We're not like a religious organization. We have Christians, Muslims, atheists. We have all that. It's a political party. So I'm gonna say specifically for Los Angeles, we're dealing with economics, we're dealing with marketing, and that's like it seems sort of safe, but that's what our people need.
So at the end of the day, we have Sonic Sound Waviest. Thank you for coming, brother. The
Milk.
Minister of Information for Los Angeles, new Black Panther Party. You can scroll down right now and get donations. We're about to go into
Yo, Mona Lisa, Could I get a date on Friday? And if you're busy,
Slave sermons.
Saturday.
Let's hit it.
Hey.
Let's
Run
go.
up the posse Fuji coming around the way. Yeah, you're nappy head.
What's up?
What you got there?
You shouldn't have worn
Some of that lyrical cheapity.
Welcome to another episode of Slave Sermons.
And I'll tell you this, if you let Jesus come into your house, before he leaves, it'll all be right. If I am poor and blind and wretched and naked, turn away from your own self-sufficiency. Too many of us think that we're going to make it to heaven on what we've got. They believe that if they think positively, if they get better from day to day, that somehow, miraculously, they'll be prepared to go to heaven based on what they have done. Self-sufficiency will never work. Jesus has the only life that can get you there. But then Jesus broke every stereotype and came walking down your street one day and came to your door and knocked and said, "May I come in?" He knows where you are.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
If you live on the streets, if you live under a cardboard box that's put on top of a grate so that heat comes up and keeps you from freezing, he knows where your box is. And he'll knock until you let him in. And by the time he leaves, you'll have gold, you'll have garments, you'll have eyesight, you'll have everything it takes to have eternal life. And all you've got to do is let him in.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Slave Sermons.
Peace and love. We have Harmachis Rome,
Live in the house.
Martin Luther King.
Happy birthday, Martin Luther King.
Now, what would be going on, do you feel, if Dr. King had anything to say right now?
Well, you know, it's like they just arrested a girl last week. She was doing a twerk video on top of Martin Luther King's grave. Wow. And she was saying that she thought that the way her booty was clapping was enough applause for him doing his civil rights movement. So she supposedly got 15 days probation or something like that for it. But I don't think, you know, Martin Luther King would be happy with what's going on right now. I don't think he'd be happy with the president. I don't think he'd be happy with anything. I got a little skit that I do. If he was here, you know, what would he say? What would he have said last year at the 50th commemoration of his march? I had a dream that one day we would no longer be judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. That one day the children of the slaves would walk hand in hand with those of the slave masters. I said, I had a dream, and you niggas done turned it into a disaster. From Chief Keef to Lil Wayne, and all the way back to that motherfucker Flavor Flav. I dreamed my people were free, but you niggas are still acting like slaves. Back in my day, We stared in the face of danger to save black lives. Today, all you niggas do is stare at the TV, watching Love of Hip Hop and Basketball Wives. I said I had a dream that one day my brothers and sisters would rise and lead the masses. But today y'all done made so many twerk videos, you even got flat-bootied white girls like Miley Cyrus shaking their asses. I said I had a dream, and y'all let it pass. But if we've got to settle for it, if we've got to settle for the twerk, then I hope that you just rise even to the top of that class. From my pretty brown rounds in Mississippi to my junk in the trunks in California. Twerk that ass, twerk that ass. Thank God Almighty, twerk that ass. That's what it do.
All right. Yeah. All right. You're gonna learn today.
That was amazing, brother.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming on the show, man. You're going to see Brother Harmakis, Harmakit Rome.
Harmakis Rome, that's what they call it.
And I,
All right.
at the end of the day, I appreciate this brother coming through. It's about to get real crazy.
Let's
start
go.
Let's start throwing some background, green screen, mean machine. Yada I mean.
Brother Polite was right.
Ooh.
The white man is not the devil, but he is an all white man. And he wears them as a suit in his closet.
Speak on it, brother. So what's going on? It's 8:18. We got a few callers about to start calling in more again. So what's good, bruh? What's this picture? This is one of the pictures that you brought over. Can you explain it to us, please?
I don't know. You look at it. Shit, I didn't draw the picture.
Well, I see a coat. All right, well, you brought it over.
Do that
This
make
is
sense? Did you see any black men on that closet?
Hey, well, this is the great thing about what is the Matrix TV. This is the great thing. Is because we want our guests to bring your own opinion. We want you to bring your own pictures, your own reality, and we talk. We build. But we also do need donations on the bottom of the screen. It's very important. We have to pay these bills, internet bills. We want it better. People say, Jason, it needs to be clearer. The sound effects are off sometimes. Do you understand how hard we work? So we need donations. And it's going to be better. So I'm asking you right now. Matter of fact, let's get to the other shit. I see them hanging up. I see some white boys, and I see like some red-tailed bean.
They all look like politicians.
It's a cartoon. You mean the devil? Is the white man the devil to you?
Is the white man the devil to me? Hell yeah. Lord Evelyn D. Rothschild, David D. Rothschild, hell yeah. That whole family.
You talking about international bankers right there?
Why is these motherfuckers' names not being thrown out there? Because everybody that's not saying their names is working for them motherfuckers.
All right.
Straight up. The Federal Reserve. Say they fucking names.
I feel you.
Alex Jones say their name all the time.
Yeah, he do.
Why don't nobody black say their name? Because they coons.
Let me, Sonic, it's Harmakit Rome. I got a couple of questions for you because you are the Minister of Information at the LA chapter of the Black Panther Party.
Yes, sir. That's my passion.
All right, so let me ask you this just on some current topic type things. On Barack Obama, as the nation's first black president, with only 3 years left in his second term, what do you think Barack Obama's legacy is as far as black people are concerned? As far what has he done for us? How are we going to remember him? Do you think that black people are in better or worse shape since he became the president?
Honestly, I believe, not even believe, I know we're in worse shape. Because we're actually seeing somebody that we think is on our side. What we thought was on our side. But really, he's looking out for Bishop Eddie Long-ass niggas more than anything. Feel me? He's looking out for the homosexual shit. Feel me? That's what he's looking out for. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about that is, I think he's right there in the same boat with Etta Bishop Long. Right there in the same boat with him.
What do you mean by that?
Gay, bisexual. I don't care how good you look with your wife.
Crazy.
I don't care how good you look with your wife and children.
Dr. King got killed. Let's put on some Dr. King pictures, please. What's going on with the
exactly. I don't care how good you look with your wife and kids. When you're on some fruity shit, you're on some fruity shit.
Well, how do you feel about
and he's watching out, and he's watching out for the gays and not his people. Let me tell you something. Barack Obama could have did something about that Zimmerman shit. Feel me? He really could have. He had the power.
Niggas get killed every day in this
Exactly.
What
They don't give a fuck.
Exactly. They could have nitpicked anybody.
What could Obama
They could
have
pick.
to
They could make a new
For
fucking
what?
Trayvon Martin
All right,
today
wait,
if they
hold
want.
up. Hold the
Go ahead.
fuck
Go ahead.
up.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Rest in peace, Marquise Lancaster.
Taisha Miller, my homegirl.
Taisha Miller.
Yeah, that's Riverside.
My homegirl.
That's right.
People been getting smoked out here. Baltimore, Riverside, everywhere you go.
That's right.
Why? Who gives us the guns? Come on, let's be real. Who creates the bullets? We're about to go to DJ Cliche.
Milk.
I need some Nas, man. We're about to take a break. We're about to get into it. If you feel some type of way, I need you motherfuckers to call in.
Call in.
And don't say it's a bad language. Oh, Jason's cussing.
Call in.
Come on, man.
And we're
Matter
going
of
to come
fact-
back. You're going to tell us what Obama could have did.
Look up Barack Obama's gay lover. Look him
I
up.
don't know that. Hold on.
Google it. We don't give a fuck.
So it's
Put me on. Put us on. Nigga, don't you say that. Don't you say that. Come on, nigga. I'm allowed to say a little thing. Shit. You gonna get me hurt.
Oh yeah, another Gangstar short shot. Featuring the one and only.
Stop defending that man.
Hella, Roy. Nonsense.
No, that's me. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Oh yeah, another Gangstar. Oh yeah, hey, a Gangstar has got to be the short shot. Nice and smooth has got to be the short shot. A Gangstar has got to be the short shot. Nice and smooth has got to be the short shot. A Greg Nice, a Greg NLCE, Dominum
Yo.
Basso, we rock for a fee, not for free. Maybe I'll do it for
Back to the
charity.
pyramid.
My employer or my employee is making Greg NLCE very MMAD. Don't ever ever think of jerking me. I work too hard for my royalty. Put lead in your ass and drink a cup of tea. Beats the red alert and Kid Capri. Ooh la la, we. I say Muhammad Ali, you say glass, just clay. I say butter, you say parquet. It's alright if you wanna make a sway on my way uptown. Took the deuce to the trade. I originate, they duplicate. I praise the Lord and keep the faith. It's alright, keep biting at the bait. 92, 1 year later. Peace out, premiere, take me out with the fader.
Time, let's go. I'm ready.
Got another question.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wreck the mic like a pimp so.
Kick in the motherfucking dog.
What happened, man?
You already know. Y'all look at the top of the stream. Big God, Big Pharaoh, Lord of the Lord, King of the Kings. Shout outs to DJ Cliche.
Let's go. We don't give a damn.
AKA Fast Coin.
Hey, I said Rothschild. I said Barack Obama.
If you guys need a King Quinceañera done, if you need a party, anything, we can provide that. Let's say you're about to get married and one of your friends or family can't make it to the wedding. We will be able to, for the right price, we will be able to film your wedding live. And so this is real business. We're not just doing this for fun, messing around. Serious business. You know, personally, as a brother, I don't want to have to go to the work for them no more. I want to live my dream. I wasn't born to teach their system. Like, come on, what's going on? Martin Luther King, can I get the one with the bling bling and all that crap? Let's go.
West Side.
Dr. Martin Luther King, I did not believe and agree with what you said. I don't agree with the Bible, Adam and Eve story. Oh, there's a pyramid back there. Now we know Dr. King was pushing that Christianity bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No Adam and Eve. Okay. At the end of the day, when you see that pyramid, what's more powerful, Sonic Soundwavius? The pyramid or the Bible?
What is more powerful and what dynamic are you talking about?
Well, shit, I'm gonna keep talking. It says, basically, the dynamic would be
The Bible got
Martin
everybody
Luther
in the
King
zone
was a
right
Christian.
now. True.
We see you rocking the Unk. We see you rocking the
Haru.
dashiki. You're part of the new Black Panther Party. You're the minister.
Oh,
of
and keep in mind, I'm
information.
not speaking on everybody in the new Black Panther Party. I'm speaking my personal opinions. Keep that in mind.
And see, why is that? Was that why Malcolm got killed?
Well, what we talking about him going to Mecca and being brainwashed by the CIA and coming back going against Elijah Muhammad? Let's talk about all that shit. Let's not sugarcoat shit. You can't talk about dead people. We're scared to talk about the ones living. Who give a fuck?
Well, let's get it on,
Feel me?
man.
Let's keep it real. We talk about Jesus. We're going to talk about Lord Evelyn D. Rothschild. We're going to talk about Barack Obama. We're going to talk about all them motherfuckers. We're going to talk about Barry. We're going to talk about all that shit. Let's
We
not
went to school out
sugarcoat shit.
here.
Who gives a fuck?
Let's
Well,
talk
we
about
need some
let's talk
fucking
about
pictures then, nigga.
Rick Ross, Kanye West, and the
Fuck
Jesus
them bum
piece.
ass niggas. We don't give
Give
a
us
fuck
your
about them
current take
niggas.
on hip hop. What's the
Hip
current-
hop today is Papa Molly. I'm on one. Papa, I'm sweating. Molly is a country in Africa. Not no fucking pills that these.
Rest in peace to my
Motherfuckers
cousin
in,
David Knox.
Yeah, so
He took me to see
The
Gremlins
state of
Part
hip hop is
2.
fucked
He
up.
fell
The state of
asleep.
hip hop is fucked up.
Shouts to all my niggas from Compton.
Exactly.
My
That
mom's the
shit makes
first
sense
black
right there. Look at
president
that.
of Compton High School, ASB.
That shit makes
Shouts
sense
to all
right
the
there. We don't
brothers
give
in
a fuck.
Bourbon Day, Compton High, all that.
Like
we
when I
moved
say,
to
you know,
Riverside. I know
what-
Ice
how do you
Cube,
feel about it?
Brother Gang. They dissed Riverside. you moved to you moved out of Compton, but you moved to Riverside.
Let's not water
Yeah,
it down.
You're gonna kill me, nigga. The fuck you talking about, nigga?
Illuminati.
Nigga, what the fuck you talking
They
about?
killed Whitney Houston.
We trying to build our community. Compton used to be a prominent black city, homeboy.
Let's make our own industries.
Before they infiltrated that shit with crack, the government gave everybody crack. Man, we had black businesses in Compton, bruh. I come from the Baker family.
Milk.
Holla
How you
at
feel
the
about it?
God.
Tell them.
Shouts out my real G's in Compton whose families really did things to make the community a better place.
That's
and
true.
go to Carolyn's Kitchen. Carolyn's Kitchen, Los Angeles, California. The best soul food spot on the planet when you go to California. It's
planet.
better than Roscoe's Chicken and
Way
Waffles.
better. Way better. That's for sure.
Hey, how do you feel about
I
we
need a
just,
picture.
we just had Emmett.
Ah, man, yeah.
We just had
We don't
Lil
give a
Go to
Wayne
my
out there.
auntie, go to my auntie's
We don't give a
diner.
fuck. Niggas out there
We
dying
need a
for
new
nothing.
picture. We need a new picture.
People out there dying for nothing. We don't give a fuck.
So
got 30 minutes,
let
y'all.
me ask you this one, man.
Can I get some questions?
Callers.
Yeah, I got you. With the with famous Hollywood celebrities like Oprah Winfrey, Danny Glover, Forrest Whitaker, Will Smith, all of them are showing interest in making films about ancient black civilizations, ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt. Just give us your take. In your opinion, why can't Hollywood produce any of these movies?
I'm going to blame it on genetics, truth. Our history is so rich, and anything that's going to inspire the black woman. Like, honestly, out of all the movies you said, Kemetic, if anybody do a movie about ISIS and Assar or set in Assar, and they do it correctly, that can be very powerful for the black woman.
Appreciate, get ready.
Explain that to the audience as quick as you can. We got about 3 minutes.
ISIS and
What do you mean,
Osiris.
ISIS, Assar?
ISIS and Osiris is the
What do you
oldest
mean?
love story in the world.
Can we put on a
Okay.
It's
video?
the oldest love
no,
story
put on a
in the
picture.
world.
Put me on the
And
pyramid.
it predates all these
Put it
bullshit
on.
ass Judaism religions that come out of Alexander the Great and the Ptolemaic kings, that come straight out of the Library of Alexandria.
So you're talking about Kemetic spirituality?
Yes, the true, the real shit. You know, that is too powerful. It's too powerful.
So you don't think Hollywood could even exist if it had
Think
to
of
tell
all
the
them
truth?
bullshit
if it had
ass
to tell
movies.
those stories.
Think about all them bullshit ass movies they made. The Clash of the Titans with all these clean
Like
ass
that shit,
palaces
huh?
and shit. With all these big ass budgets, clean ass
got that
palaces.
movies.
When really they living in farms, really dirty
Sonic
as hell.
Soundwave,
Really
yeah.
dirty, catching the blue blinding plague.
Whoa.
Feel me? All that shit.
You don't think they could put their money together and make a movie by themselves?
But guess what? Who gave them the money is the question.
Aw, shit.
They tell you.
He
They
talking
tell
shit.
you.
He talking
They
shit.
tell
He
you.
talking shit. Keep going.
They
He
tell
talking
you
shit.
can't take it with you. That don't mean to the afterlife. That means you can't take it with you.
When you die, motherfucker, we gonna take your whole empire.
Let's go into
Straight
that
up.
Martin Luther King cartoon.
Hit it.
Before we go to DJ Cliche.
Hit that shit.
Bar mitzvahs, weddings, professional DJs, your sound, we can film everything.
We ain't watering down shit.
And your wedding's gonna be the
Illuminati.
best. Your party's gonna be the best.
What is
We got
Matrix
professional
TV?
equipment. Jason Elm Street Williams, Inland
Malcolm X, one of the most articulate exponents of the black Muslim philosophy, has said of your movement and your philosophy that it plays into the hands of the white oppressors, that they are happy to hear you talk about love for the oppressor because this disarms the Negro and fits into the stereotype of the Negro as a meek, turning the other cheek sort of creature. Would you care to comment on Mr. X's belief?
Well, I don't think of love as, in this context, as emotional bosh. I don't think of it as a weak force. But I think of love as something strong and that organizes itself into powerful direct action. Now, this is what I try to teach in the struggle in the South, that we are not engaged in a struggle that means we sit down and do nothing. That there's a great deal of difference between non-resistance to evil and non-violent resistance. Non-resistance leaves you in a state of stagnant passivity and deadened complacency, wherein non-violent resistance means that you do resist in a very strong and determined manner. And I think some of the criticisms of nonviolence, or some of the critics, fail to realize that we are talking about something very strong, and they confuse non-resistance with nonviolent resistance.
He goes beyond that in some of the things I've heard him say that this is deliberately your philosophy of love of the oppressor, which he identifies completely with the nonviolent movement, he says this philosophy and this movement are actually encouraged by whites because it makes them comfortable. It makes them believe that Negroes are meek, supine creatures.
Well, I don't think that's true. If anyone has ever lived with a nonviolent movement in the South, from Montgomery on through the Freedom Rides and through the sit-in movement and the recent Birmingham movement, and see the reactions of many of the extremists and reactionaries in the white community, he wouldn't say that this movement or this philosophy makes them comfortable. I think it arouses a sense of shame within them often, in many instances. I think it does something to touch the conscience and establish a sense of guilt. Now, so often people respond to guilt by engaging more in the guilt-evoking act in an attempt to drown the sense of guilt. But this approach certainly doesn't make the white man feel comfortable. I think it does the other thing. It disturbs this conscience, and it disturbs this sense of contentment that he's had.
Malcolm X, one of the most articulate exponents of the black Muslim philosophy, has said of your movement and your philosophy that it plays into the hands of the white oppressors, that they are happy to hear you talk about love for the oppressor because this disarms the Negro and fits into the stereotype of the Negro as a meek, turning the other cheek sort of creature. Would you care to comment on Mr. X's belief?
Well, I don't think of love as, in this context, as emotional bosh. I don't think of it as a weak force. But I think of love as something strong and that organizes itself into powerful direct action. Now, this is what I try to teach in the struggle in the South, that we are not engaged in a struggle that means we sit down and do nothing. That there's a great deal of difference between non-resistance to evil and non-violent resistance. Non-resistance leaves you in a state of stagnant passivity and deadened complacency, wherein non-violent resistance means that you do resist in a very strong and determined manner. And I think some of the criticisms of nonviolence, or some of the critics, fail to realize that we are talking about something very strong, and they confuse non-resistance with nonviolent resistance.
He goes beyond that in some of the things I've heard him say that this is deliberately your philosophy of love of the oppressor, which he identifies completely with the nonviolent movement, he says, this philosophy and this movement are actually encouraged by whites because it makes them comfortable. It makes them believe that Negroes are meek, supine creatures.
Well, I don't think that's true. If anyone has ever lived with a nonviolent...
Yeah. Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King coming to America. Dr. Martin Luther King. I'm rocking with Malcolm X. I'm rocking with Marcus Garvey. Dr. York. Noble Drew Ali. The Black Panthers. Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Come on, homie. Fuck that Bible bullshit, nigga. The woman came first, homeboy. Don't teach no lies. And don't teach little kids that they get smacked the fuck up by the slave master, nigga. The fuck?
Knocking
Malcolm
the table
said,
down.
Nigga, don't you ever smack nobody.
Don't knock the pharaoh down.
You know what I'm saying? We got Harm Actus Rome, nigga. We got Big Rome. I'm going to call you Big Rome. Because when we say Harm Actus, it means to stink. You guys got to understand that.
Who's that? Oh, okay. All right. Well, Sonic, let me ask you this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here on What is the Matrix TV with Sonic. And I am Harmacket Rome with Jason Elm Street Williams. The next question for you, my brother. Are you familiar with Steve Coakley?
Yes, sir. Ashe, yes.
Rest in peace.
The great.
He's one of the ancestors now.
Yes, the
Well,
great.
he had certain theories about Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, and the Boule. What are your opinions about that?
Oh, exactly. Well, I seen a couple lectures with Steve Coakley talking about them setting up Martin Luther King, and him being the only one with a tie, and everybody doesn't have one on or something like that. And then, the thing that stuck out to me was when he said that Jesse Jackson's son went up to him and said, "Hey, all that's between you and my daddy. That's between y'all."
Wow.
I think the same thing with Alex Jones and William Cooper also, because they both predicted 9/11.
Behold of a pale horse. Can we get a picture?
I think
we
the
need
same
pictures.
thing.
We need
the
pictures.
one, the sellout gets to take on, gets the torch.
I feel you.
Takes on the torch and go. Now you got Alex Jones saying all this other shit, everything in the world, and William Cooper got killed.
Yo.
Exposing it.
Okay.
So right now, Kanye, why? How is it that? Let me shut the fuck up. What do you guys think about? You brought this over, Sonic Soundwave.
90% of the country knows Kim Kardashian is engaged to Kanye West. 10% know the U.S. government was found guilty in murdering Martin Luther King Jr. in 1999 in a civil trial.
All right, this goes back to dumb down in the public. Now you asked about hip hop. That's what hip hop is doing, keeping everybody busy. That reason people know about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian is because of hip hop. You understand that? That's what's fucked up. That's what's really fucked up. The thing about it is, they killed all of them. Who did it? His name is J. Edgar Hoover, another fruit bat.
That's right.
Another fruit bat, J. Edgar Hoover. He did them all. And then look, that goes back to Barack Obama. Remember, when we give him the Black Messiah, he's going to be ours, right? That's J. Edgar Hoover from his own mouth, from his own dick breath smelling ass mouth. Feel me? Say when we give them a Black Messiah, he's going to be ours. So there you go, you're Barack Obama.
Well, that's what it was. That's what it was for the Black Panthers, correct?
They killed the Black Panthers.
Well, J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI or the CIA was created intentionally, specifically first for the Black Panthers. Am I correct or am I wrong?
No.
I'm wrong?
It was no.
Well, nigga, we all have to beat you up.
Yeah,
Nigga,
it's before.
Well, nigga, we disagree.
It's before.
Nigga.
It's before. Before the Panthers came around, the CIA was around.
Oh yeah, they started that.
Motherfucker.
That's some Prescott Bush shit.
No, I want to
That's
debate
all
you.
the scientists. That's all the scientists.
I wanna
Project
debate
Paperclip.
you,
Project
nigga.
Paperclip. I'm dropping all the hot shit tonight. Project Paperclip, Prescott Bush. Look it up. All the scientists lived. They didn't kill none of the people that was doing the gas chambering. They didn't kill none of them. They came over and made NASA. They came and made the CIA. They made all that shit.
They had a story that came out that Hitler had made it all the way down to South America.
Made it to Argentina.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yep. Phil Valentine got a whole lecture about that whole shit.
Okay. So that's kind of like the conspiracy theorists with Alex Jones and Phil Valentine and everything. Let me ask you this. Do you think people should be doomsday prepping at this point in time? Do you think people should be preparing for a financial collapse, for just in case chaos breaks out and we become like New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina, a lawless society on a massive scale? What do you think about that?
I ain't gonna say a massive scale. Well, you could say Hurricane Katrina is a massive scale for New Orleans. Feel me? They should have been
that was
disaster
government
prepared,
created, though,
prepping.
brother.
Feel me? I don't think it has to be it's too much money in this
Let's
shit.
just
Prisons
say,
run pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is out there gangbanging, dying for nothing. Feel me? Dying for nothing at all. Feel me?
Well, let's just take it for in West Virginia, there was a chemical plant and they spilled a whole bunch of chemicals inside the water treatment facility.
Go to the cartoon picture that you had, because you were talking
got
about
over
that.
300,000 people who can't drink water, can't take a shower, can't do anything. That's what I'm talking about. That's affecting a large amount of people. But it specifically in a large urban setting, a large urban city, what kind of advice do you have to give people to prepare just in case anything goes wrong?
Anything. Put it up.
Shit, and that kind of like
up.
Los
Sonic
Angeles,
sound
like something like
wavy.
that.
Because it's going to
The
get buck
city's
wild.
built. Well, the
in Los
city's
Angeles.
built for them to come and smash us out.
We're going to have to go
the
to
freeways
commercial
are
real
big
quick.
enough to have 2-3 tanks side by side. That's how they made them. That's how they made them damn freeways.
Yeah.
So, y'all better step up. Not just survival shit. Y'all better get the Molotov cocktails kind of shit. Y'all better get something to stop that. They got a riot band.
Nigga, you going to get me in trouble. Hold up.
Huh? What's going on?
Nigga, you going to get me in trouble.
I'm going to get you in
talking
trouble.
about Cocktails.
Who give a fuck? When they come with that riot gear, y'all better hit them motherfuckers with Molotov cocktails. That shit better be fireproof too. Hey, niggas out there dying for nothing. At the end of the day, people are dying for nothing at all.
Well, let the
at least
people know.
die for your people.
Hotep.
Please die for your people and for standing for righteousness and truth. See, people don't like my approach because it's a hip-hop approach, but that's just Pac dead because of this shit. Listen to Machiavelli, the album. Feel me? Listen to the shit.
Smoking on.
Come on, man. Just listen to it. He was changing this. So he used to go Machiavelli records on these motherfuckers and be
in this white man's
fuck
world.
the gang banging shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you blood or cuz. Nigga, all that. Feel me? That was a political. He was using hip hop in how he wanted to. Because people didn't want to hear just conscious, radical black power.
DJ Cliche right now.
I heard Pac had his own Panther chapter too. I heard he was doing things behind the scenes with the Panthers. Did you know anything about that?
I wouldn't say Pac was a Panther no matter what. I think he was under the wings of the dragon.
Hey,
dude that bailed him out of prison.
Right.
Elm Street don't give a fuck. He trying to.
What is the Matrix?
He trying to keep us protected and shit. I'm on some reckless shit.
Nigga, I'm gonna do a backflip, karate flip. I need some money so we can have this.
Send some money into the truth.
We work very hard. We have college degrees.
I told you I don't give a fuck. Let's do it. I'm a battle rapper. What you expect?
Nigga, we gonna
I'm
put
a battle rapper.
Also, that this movement preaches a gospel of violence. No, the black people in this country have been the victims of violence at the hands of the white man for 400 years. And following the ignorant Negro preachers, we have thought that it was God-like to turn the other cheek to the brute that was brutalizing us.
And today, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is showing black people in this country that just as the white man and every
They
other
watching.
person on this earth has God-given rights,
They want me just to.
natural rights, civil
They want me
rights,
just to kill
any
myself
kind of rights
politically.
you can think of when it comes to defending himself, black people should have. We should have the right to defend ourselves also. And because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad makes black people brave enough, men enough to defend ourselves no matter what the odds are, the white man runs around here with the doctrine that Mr. Muhammad is advocating violence when he's actually.
You had so many calls last week that the shit crashed.
Well, the Reverend Martin Luther King preaches a doctrine of non-violence, insisting upon the rights of the American Negro. What is your attitude towards this philosophy?
The white man pays Reverend Martin Luther King, subsidizes Reverend Martin Luther King, so that Reverend Martin Luther King can continue to teach the Negroes to be defenseless. That's what you mean by nonviolent. Be defenseless. Be defenseless in the face of one of the most cruel beasts that has ever taken the people into captivity. That's this American white man. And they have proved it throughout the country by the police dogs and the police clubs. 100 years ago, they used to put on a white sheet and use a bloodhound against Negroes. Today, they have taken off the white sheet and put on police uniforms. They've traded in the bloodhounds for police dogs, and they're still doing the same thing. And just as Uncle Tom, back during slavery, used to keep the Negroes from resisting the bloodhound or resisting the Ku Klux Klan by teaching them to love their enemy or pray for those who use them despitefully. Today, Martin Luther King is just a 20th century or modern Uncle Tom or a religious Uncle Tom who is doing the same thing today to keep Negroes defenseless in the face of attack that Uncle Tom did on the plantation to keep those Negroes defenseless in the face of the attacks of the Klan in that day.
But the goal of Dr. King is full equality and full rights of citizenship for Negroes.
The goal of Dr. Martin Luther King is to give Negroes a chance to sit in a segregated restaurant beside the same white man who had brutalized them for 400 years. The goal of Dr. Martin Luther King is to get Negroes to forgive the people who have brutalized them for 400 years by lulling them to sleep and making them forgetting what those whites have done to them. But the masses of black people in America today don't go for what Martin Luther King is putting down. As you said in one of your articles, it's psychologically insecure, something of that sort. I forget how you put it. But you didn't endorse what Martin Luther King was doing yourself.
I do not reject his goals of full integration and full equality rights for American citizens. Do you reject these goals?
If you don't think that he's walking on the right road, I'm quite sure you don't agree that he'll get to the right place. And if you would classify his method as psychologically unrealistic, I think that if a man's method is psychologically unrealistic, which means the road or the means or the method that he's using, I think as a psychologist, you'd be very doubtful that he would reach the right goal.
There is one correction, Mr. Malcolm, I'd like to make here. In that same piece that you're quoting from, I said that his methods are effective. His philosophy of love of the oppressor, I thought, was psychologically burdensome. It has been suggested also that this movement preaches a gospel of violence.
No, the black people in this country have been the victims of violence at the hands of the white man for 400 years. And following the ignorant Negro preachers, we have thought that it was godlike to turn the other cheek to the brute that was brutalizing us. And today, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is showing black people in this country that just as the white man...
Shorty bust it open, then I bust it back.
Turn that shit off, nigga. Hey, turn that bullshit
Popping bottles in
off.
this.
Yo, man.
Come on, you
you're
gotta play
tuned
some
into What
Nas,
is the
man.
Matrix, man?
With
What is the
Jason Elm
Matrix?
Street Williams.
What is the Matrix TV? I am the master. Jason Elm Street Williams, live in the flesh. And the God of the Bible, if you read it, asks for blood sacrifice. Eating of the flesh. Everybody goes to church and believes in spirits. Oh, God's a spirit. Doesn't matter what color it is. No, homie. Your God walked through the garden and Adam and Eve hid.
And he didn't see him. Oh, that's self-explanatory.
Man, let's get on it, man. What's going on with the TV, the Bible, the bullshit, the toilet?
The brainwashing.
Can we flip another
Crucified Friday.
And you know they hypnotize you with the TV. The TV got like different frequencies, and different
That's
pulses of
exactly
lights
that's
they
it.
can hit
Right
you
there.
with and put you in an alpha state, in a hypnotic state, and then they just basically program you. That's why they call it programming, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
What do you think about it?
man. Sound Wavy is in the motherfucking building,
Man, can
dog.
I be any more reckless than I already am, man? Let's do it.
Do you want us to play your rap battle videos?
Let me ask you this: what do you think about the Fukushima, the earthquake?
Man,
the
we
radiation
fucked
going
up.
Into the ocean? What do
We
you think about
fucked
that?
up right now.
Fukushima will fuku you up. or
Yes,
what?
it will fuku your ass up, and it's doing its damage right now. It's doing its damage right now. The Earth is strong though. The Earth is strong.
why do you
The
think-
humans might not be strong, but the Earth is going to survive. So the Earth is straight. So
you
that's
gonna
all that
chalk it
matters.
up the same reason why Hollywood won't make movies about the origins of civilization. Are you saying that's the same reason why television won't inform the citizens about Fukushima and the radiation that's building up on the coast of the
Damn, if
California?
you decide they did that terrorist thing, terrorism, all 1,000 times make you think terrorism. If they did it like that, motherfuckers, California would be empty right now.
Let me ask you this: do you still eat fish?
Do I still eat? Yes, I do.
See, now you're gonna be explaining to your friends why your baby, you're gonna have a 3-armed baby popping out. You're gonna be trying to tell why your family look like the Incredibles and
You
shit.
got me on that one.
Simpsons.
Damn right. I hope my fit. Well, damn, it's fucked up in New Orleans. Water's
You know, they
fucked
just
up.
found a two-headed whale down there in Mexico.
It
And
was
they said
young,
the
or was it
radiation.
old?
Yeah, no, it was young.
It was
My
young.
question: what the fuck does a two-headed whale look like? I mean, last time I checked, whales don't have no neck. You know what I'm saying? What does it look
Yeah,
like?
what the fuck? Had two
New
faces.
picture. We need a new picture.
We in the house, and what is Matrix TV with Sonic?
Oh,
the
yeah.
information minister of the new Black Panther Party in Los Angeles, California. I am Harmackett Rome.
/ battle rapper.
That's right. And this is my partner right here, Jason E.
Hey,
Williams.
play one of my rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for you,
You
to call in.
Can you see? Can
right
you?
now.
Can you see Jesus in the corner?
The call-in number is 951-866-5737.
Duck your head. Duck your head. Oh yeah, there we go. It was called the Good Ship Jesus.
Man, y'all motherfuckers still believe in Jesus.
Call in right now,
It's fucked up, dog.
951-866-5737.
Black people in a bad situation,
Good Ship
man.
Jesus.
God ain't good, nigga. People locked it. There's more black men in prison than there were slaves. Homie, shut the fuck up. Your pastor is a pimp.
Straight pimp.
Hey, Tyler Perry went into the house. And what you think about Tyler Perry? He went in and laid down $1 million.
Hey, much love to the pimps.
And
I
laid
ain't hating.
hands on.
Get
and
your
laid
money.
hands
Much
on
love
the
to all the
bishop.
pimps.
What do you think about that? What do you
He
think
laid
about
hands on
Tyler
the bishop.
Perry and cross-dressing for Jesus?
Oh my God, that is oh my goodness, man, that's horrible. It's mind twisting to the children. It's mind twisting to everybody to watch that shit. He's his dead grandmother's added persona or some shit like that. Like that's some weird ass shit.
Well, you know, they said that he walked in Bishop T.D. Long or whatever his name is. He walked into that church.
Eddie Longs.
No, what's the big T.D. Jakes?
T.D. Jakes.
Yeah, and he said that he gave $1 million donation and laid hands on the preacher. You think T.D. Jakes will let you lay hands on him, Brother Sonic?
I don't know.
What do you
I
think
ain't
about
trying-
secret society?
I'm against all that shit. I'm against lying to
Secret
children, period, in any form. Even if this shit is rude, it's just you're misleading the youth. There's no authenticity to a lot of shit they're saying. It's psychological, man.
So what's up with Dr. Khalil Muhammad? What's going on with him? What's up with Professor
Shout out to
Griff?
Professor Griff.
Polite,
Professor Griff.
Sarah Sudenseti,
All them, all the champions.
all the real
They the heroes
G's,
right now, man.
Brother, the Moore twins, the red and blue
Dr.
pill.
They the heroes
I love
right now,
y'all
man.
so much. A.A. Rashid.
I wish they debate. I wish they debate some of
love
these other
y'all.
people.
Real talk. Ashraf Kwesi.
Yeah.
Man,
The master teacher.
for real, y'all. I love y'all so
He
much.
an elder.
Call in right now. The number is 951-866-5737. What is the Matrix TV?
Let's go into a commercial break. What video do you want to play? What do we have right now? Well, and when we ask for donations, go to the bottom of the screen.
They just watching, man. They addicted.
Well, we need more cheese. We can't pay the bills. I don't want to go to work. No cry.
They pay that lying ass pastor though. It's sad. They pay that lying ass pastor.
Oh, well, how can they see it?
They're not Charger
Wait.
fans. That's why.
Well, we're gonna have to learn to change it to like yellow because it's the red. Well, I am colorblind. I went to yes, I'm colorblind. That's the fact. That's the fact. I'm colorblind. Do we have any videos that we could play? We got a few more minutes,
What
and we're
you
about
got?
to get
What
up
you
out of
got?
here, man. Oh, yes, this nigga is hard as fuck, dog.
Man, I don't know how to rap. I suck, man.
Man, please play.
I hate rap.
Man, Sonic Sound Wavy is the
Ahab,
minister
shout
of
out
the
to
new Black
Ahab.
Panther Party. One of the
Shout out to
dopest
King of the
rappers,
Dot, Grind
battle
Time.
rappers
Shout
that
out to all
I've
that
ever
shit
heard
that's
in my
Ahab,
life,
though.
homie. Real talk.
What's up? It's your boy OD. We're here at the legendary Johnny Togo's Boxing Gym in Las Vegas. Catch all our battles out at www.ahat.tv. Big shout out to Billionaire Mafia, our sponsors. Big shout out to www.bamlv.com. In this next battle, we got a California rapper versus a Vegas rapper. Standing to my right, we got Sonic Sound Wavy. Show him some love. And standing to my left, we have an MC that hasn't battled in a while. The long awaited return to Streets. Make some noise for Streets. All right, make some noise for round one and Melissa Bands, y'all. Yes, sir. Sonic Sound Wavies, you got 60. Go ahead.
You probably been writing for me ever since you called me out. Like I can't wait to Vegas for you to dog me out. This ain't your comeback, bitch. You need to stay in the shadows. I ain't the one to rap when you stay away from these battles. I'm the best bitch and you're the best bitch. They ask you want to battle Sonic, you sit and said shit. Head split, handprint, cause I'll punch you right in the face. Then mule kick you right in the neck. And carve my name in your chest like I was writing a check. How you been lying to death? Got me thinking I'm the Reaper with a lie detector test. A nigga, I size you up in 10 minutes, that's 600 seconds. I 6 sound like a pit of a hot-ass planet. That's a planet with 6 sounds of a print that attached. That doesn't really matter, bitch. I'm bitch as that. Brat. Nigga, you could die on me. Cause everybody here know we gotta ride on streets. From catching a bus to fucking rollerblades. Nigga, I'll slam streets in the streets and leave them leaking open with a broken shoulder blade. Nigga, I will fuck up streets like a demolition team on PCP. Nigga, I will obviously kill you. Nigga, I will put streets in a box. Monopoly, nigga. Nigga, I'll blast the chrome, you lose half your dome. Exposing skull and bones like Alex Jones. Nigga, your whole knee, some phony dyke dick. Nigga, you trying to stand up to me, you'll get both knees ice picked. Your mama throw a pussy in the streets like a police spike strip.
Alright, time. Show some love.
Peace.
Holla out to Pharaoh. You are now tuned into Inland Empire Live.tv. I am the master, Jason Elm Street Williams. We have a special guest, the Minister of Information, Sonic Sound Wavy. So what does that name mean?
They mean each other, man. The Sonic means sound wave. Sound travels over 750 miles per hour. It's really, people think it's about projecting, but it's really about listening. Feel me? That's what it takes to really learn and study. I hate when I'm studying something with somebody and they want to talk and be all there saying, "Oh, I knew that," and that's, you don't learn like that. Feel me? I'm addicted to learning. Feel me? I love to study. I will tweak on some studying shit. I will be up for 2-3 days studying, man. Sonic Sound Wavy.
So we're about to end it. Is there anything that you want to say to the people before we end the show?
Stop gangbanging, black man. Stop putting them fucking blonde wigs on your head, black woman. It ain't about what's on your head, but what's in it. You got some hair pointing to your ass. That's all you worth? Wake up, ISIS. You got to wake Asar up. Stop gangbanging. Y'all niggas is gangbanging for nothing. Wake the fuck up, black man. Ride on the pigs. Ride on the government. Tell the truth. Go up in the church. Make them wake up.
And this has been What is the Matrix TV with your host, Jason Elm Street Williams, Harmacket Rome, and Sonic from the new Black Panther, Minister of
Black Power.
We about to
Black
go.
Power.
We about to go into the God stunt team, motherfucking DJs. Much love, all races, no matter what color you are, no matter what religion you are. We love you. This is What is the Matrix. It's all about bringing each other together. Let's make some money together, create our own farm schools, education system. Jason Elm Street Williams, DJ Cliche, take us out.
Black Power.
Back up in the club with my shades on, stack $100 bills, get the pussy. she gon' let me and my man bust it down like a cigarette. I dress fly than these rich niggas, caliber higher than that whiz nigga. Gun smoke for these bitch niggas, biting flows, hope you choke on the dick, nigga. Fuck the fame, fuck a deal, nigga. Every inch in my frame contain a real nigga. Take my whack to the death with a rollie on the right, cause I right with the left, go. Back up in the club with my shades on, and all I see is me getting my cake on.
Yeah.
4RD, the cash too straight. Yo, money is funny, your whole crew jewels fake. Clear pill, make a nigga sweat. Call stack $100 bills, get the pussy wet. Fuck the dance for the band, she gon' let me hit my man, bust it down like a cigarette.
Sit back in the drop top, absorb Bentley. Of course with me, this chick'll make Bobby divorce Whitney. Brazilian candy from Miami, masseuse wedding ring on, loving Celine Dion. Hate rap, told me where she get cake at. She's a part-time dancer, part-time romancer. Tries to be a mother when she gets a chance to. Left her husband alone to raise their son.